What's up guys, Whitefallwolf here, and I'm gonna talk about testing for the new format. Local was a bitch yesterday, not really many people showed up, and those who did show up came to trade for stuff for the new format. And we did some testing. I tested Evilswarm for the new format, and it's okay. I can tell you right now, it's not gonna be the best deck, but it's good. But like I said, it's not gonna be the best. Evilswarm does what it does, craps out Ophion, and the thing is, Ophion is okay this format, but he's not good against other decks. Evilswarm has big beaters and so on, but they do have Pandemic, which is amazing. That card is really amazing. And I can tell you right now, you have to run 3 MST in the deck and 3 Pandemics. And also Constellars. The deck is good, but that's not going to be the best deck either. Because Constellars is like a deck that's built against certain decks. It's like an anti-meta deck. And once it doesn't face those decks, it's gonna outright lose. Just like that, it's gonna outright lose to that. Tested against zombies. Zombies are alright too. I'm not there with the malicious and plague spreader plays. You put malicious back on the top of the deck, and then you summon malicious and plague spreaders and all that. Makes very cool plays with double Mizuki, and they can keep going, but that deck is not gonna be the best either. It's good, but yeah, it's not that good. That leaves us to Blackwing, which I think is a deck it's good, but it's overhyped. I think it's not that good that people make it out to be. Okay, so the deck has Icarus and Delta Crow that people are scared of. The deck has 3 Whirlwinds and 3 Kalots. But if you're smart about it, you can easily play around that. You just set if they have summoned their monster, and it's probably Shura, and they either have the Kalot in hand or they search it off the Whirlwind, you just set one card, like set Prison or Mirror Force, and get rid of it. It's not that hard to play against Blackwings. They have tons of good stuff, but it's not really that good. It's definitely a good deck, this format, but it's way overhyped. I think it's way much overhyped. That leaves us with gadgets. Once those gadgets, you know, the gadgets have their current flow. Once they get the flow going, it's really hard to stop them, because you have only 1 warning, and you don't really have that much for the summonings anymore. And if you Veiler, and they play 3 of every gadgets, and if you can't stop them, they're gonna keep going at you. And gadgets player might put back in Smashing Grounds like old days, so it's gonna be summon gadget, play Smashing Ground of Fisher to get rid of your monster, and if you're gonna use Mirror Force or something on a gadget, and once those gadgets, they drop their Malcolm X guy and get them Goldfish and the Gear Frames going, damn, you're gonna be in for some hurting, cause that +1 of the X guy, it's way too good. The deck just keeps coming at you, and it's really hard to keep up with them. So yeah, gadgets is also a really good deck, this format. And don't even get me started on the Infernities and Insectors, cause damn, those decks are really fucking good, this format. Let's start off with Insectors. Them going into a Summoner Monk, ditching a Duality to get out Armageddon Knight and dropping Insector Hornet off the Armageddon Knight, and then overlaying for the Velvet Chain and putting Dragonfly on top of the deck, and the deck with the Transmodify and Insect Imitation, god damn, that deck is fast, and it's with people sitting so much back row. Yeah, you know, Insectors and back row, it's gonna be crazy. You can get OTK'd so easy by those cards. And also, that combo kind of applies to Infernities also. With the Transmodify, the deck just became a lot better. They can go, again, also, with the Summon Among play, they can go into Armageddonite or Grepher and drop the Stygian Street Patrol, go into the Valval chain and continue on. Then removing Stygian Street Patrol to special summon Necromancer, Archfiend from the hand, whatever. And then if it's Necromancer, they can revive the Archfiend and then afterwards Transmodify the Necromancer. And oh my god, so many plays in that deck. And that deck, once it sets up, they're gonna be pretty much unstoppable. I didn't get to test against TG agents, and there's probably a lot more decks that I didn't get really to test against. I'm gonna do that next week, and that's why there will be a part 2 on these testing against the new decks for the new format. And guys, look out for part 2 next week.